What's going on, y'all? So listen, child, it's a lot that's going on, and it's just one particular girl. Wait till tomorrow, okay? Because a mess. Anyway, so we're not on that. We are not on that. We are on the ovals, the mid-season finale. The mid-season finale is tonight. Like I said, this is what we're doing. This is episode 13 of season 2 every weekend. But what's gonna happen is this coming back in July. So let's just get into it. So we pick up where I left off last week with Lily and Bobby. You know what I'm saying? Now, Bobby, I was a little bit disappointed in you because, bitch, you the dumb daughter. Okay, I feel like that. You know what I'm saying? And I really wanted you to stick it to Donald, not like that, but I really want you to stick it to Donald. You know, you got the gun up in his face and all that stuff. He gets up out the bed and he pull his boxes up. I said, bitch, if you was really about that life, you would have stood there with your dick out, okay? You would have been like, in what? This what she working with, bitch, okay? You know, just been feeling yourself a little bit, but you know, he pulled his stuff up, whatever. And at one point, you know, Donald knocked the gun out his hand like this, and it fell on the floor. I said, Bobby, what the fuck? Excuse me? I said, Bobby, you let that little tap knock that gun out your hand. I said, see, now that's how I know ain't no bullets up in that gun, first of all, because it didn't even fall heavy, okay? Listen, I was just like, Bobby, stop it. Bobby, you disappointed me right then and there. I said, ain't no talking, you know what I'm saying? You know, you want to be good at two shoes and let's do this by the book and get everybody involved. You know, like Donald said, I'm the chief of staff. You not going to touch me or nothing like that. I'm not finna touch you. I still would have put a bullet in his head, okay? But, you know, that's just me. But, you know, at this point, Lily just laying there in the bed like, girl, I don't give a fuck. Okay, it is what it is. You know, that's my boo-boo. We've been doing it for a minute. And she was like, well, how long before Donald got comfortable? He knew one nothing to pop off at this point. He lay and sat down on the bed, bitch, and crossed his leg and said, you know, he was like, how long y'all been doing it? Okay, how long y'all been together? Lily said, bitch, how long you and Cal been together? Donald said 8 years. All right. Do you know what this is giving me? Donald is Salmon. Lily is Fallon. And Cal, no, Cal is Fallon and Lily is Portia, okay? But you know, and I'm talking about the length of time that they together, okay? Not other things. It's a trio, it's a triangle, bitch. Them all the characters assign them to what you want, bitch. I'm sitting here, look at this goddamn trio, okay? Now let's add another nigga up in the group, Bobby. At this point in time, you know, Donald like it is what it is. He ain't finna get fucked up, whatever. You know, we'll talk about this shit later. He do leave eventually and all this shit. You know, so I'm just like, Donald, truth be told, you can't really be up in your feelings because you've been messing around with Cal behind her back, and she stupidly did not know that she stupidly did not know that you know, you was fucking around with dudes behind her back and was in a whole ass relationship with somebody else behind her back. But at the end of the day, you know, you really can't be mad. Let her have her piece of dick, okay? Because you sure enough not supplying it, all right? Bobby like, come on, baby, let's go ahead and get out of here. Just be with me or whatever. She was like, no, I'm gonna stay here. He said, bitch, which side you on? Are you on my side or you on their side? I'm with you, but I gotta see this shit through. I said, Lily, girl, okay, bitch. You know, Bobby said, let me get the fuck up out of here. I said, Bobby, you know, this what happened when you let your heart, you know, lead you to some pussy. Like you let vagina lead you, okay? And this is what happened. You get trapped up in the lust of it all. Cause I don't think he in love or whatever, you know, but he in lust, okay? And it's probably turning into that. You know, moving on from them, we get to Sam and goddamn Victoria, okay? First of all, pause. Let me just finish this storyline off. Cal comes in on freaking Simon. Not Simon, but girl, these people. Fuck that. Donald, right? Cal had just got through torturing Diane. You know, had her in some other place after he got her off the elevator. She waking up groggy or whatever. He was like, you'll be able to speak in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Now, who you working for and all this shit. Of course, he don't say nothing. She was like, I never tell you anything. And I was like, okay, Diane, that's how you do it. Be strong, bitch. You about to die, but still be strong. Don't snitch out your compadres. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it. You know, at this point in time, Cal, like, listen, he took out a saw, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, I just cut off each and one of your toes one by one until you tell me what it was. We find out that, you know, he talking to Alonzo and telling him to dispose of some stuff and to go down to the police station and get some stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, girl, what's happening? So at this particular moment, I didn't realize that he had already did Diane and took her out allegedly, you know, until he goes into Donald's office, right? Donald's sitting there like this. Just about a bitch. I said, we in deep thought. You didn't think Lily would do what she did to you after you done did what you did to her? Bitch, you tried to kill her. Let her have this, okay? Let her have this. Cal was standing there like, okay, the situation is done. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Diane is being disposed of at the moment. I said, wait a minute, what? You really killed Diane? Fuck. Okay, I said Diane went out like a G. Now, Diane snitched. Okay, she told him about Max, told him about Bobby and everything. Cal was like, you know what? Donald said, yeah, I know about Bobby because Lily was up in there with Bobby. We was like, what you know? What you know? What you mean? He said, I came in the house and she doing him in my goddamn house. And he was like, I know you not sitting here mad over this bitch. I know you not. This is Cal, girl. Cal couldn't believe it. He was like, listen, bitch, we gotta take the target out at this point. You know, I said, Donna, if you don't suck that shit up, boy, you really like her, you really love her, you probably do love her, but still, you can't be in your feelings. I feel like it was an even exchange. 8 years for a little piece of ass that she just got now, that's the least that you can let her do, bitch. Anyway, at this point, you know, Alonzo had went down there to the police station to see Detective Jake to get them 911 calls. And, you know, good looking out for Detective Jake. Detective Jake was right on his toes. He said, listen, bitch, an agent already came and got them 911 tapes, okay? Them 911 tapes was picked up by an agent named Agent Smith, okay? Alonzo was looking like, what? What? I said Alonzo was looking a little stupid. You know, he was literally confused. Like, what's going on? What should I do? This ain't what my mission was. So he leaves and he calls Cal and let him know. And of course, you know, Jake had called Sam and let him know that, you know, somebody came up there and he gave him the agent name, Alonzo. And he was like, listen, I made up this agent named Smith, so you need to come on down here and get these tapes and all this stuff or whatever. So it's a good thing that he's working in conjunction and he knew enough that not to let them tapes go and to give them to Sam. So I'm going to give Jake a point for that, okay? Moving on. So far, he a good dude. Sam, bitch, you didn't like kind of just, you was the only, like, outside of Richard, you know, Rich kind of tainted himself a little bit, but then again, you know, it was because, no, I ain't even gonna say Richard tainted himself, because at this particular point, Richard should have went on ahead and fuck Frida, okay? After we found out what happened, Richard should have, girl, fuck Frida, go fuck Priscilla at this point, go do everybody, because, bitch, you got free reign. I'm gonna give him that, because goddamn Nancy, you nasty, okay? And we gonna get there. But anyway, Sam, you's a nasty bitch too. Everybody nasty this week and it's only Tuesday. Okay, and it ain't even a good type of nasty. Well, you know, I would like to see it. But anyway, no, it's not. It's not, because I don't like when people cheat on their significant others, okay? I want to see consensual single sex. You know what I'm saying? Meaning I'm single, I'm not connected, let's have sex. Bye, bye, bye. Okay, not I'm in a relationship, or I'm married, let's cheat on our spouses and let's have sex. No, I don't want to see that, okay? I don't want to be witness to that. That's a crime, okay? I feel like that's a crime. But anyway, moving on from that, Sam, let me tell you something. Now, see, when we left them last week, he was banging the first lady. He turned her around. doggy style, bent her over the desk and said, bam, 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 bam. I was like, oh shit, you look like you a little quick pumper. The way he was pumping a little fast. And I said, oh, you was trying to get it out, that aggression, bitch. You ain't been touched. Yo, thing ain't felt the warmth of the softest place in earth, you know, which is the inside of a vagina, okay, in a long time. So you just said, you just got a little carried away like it was your first time ever, okay? So he was jackrabbiting it, all right? And I was like, oh my God, Sam, slow down. Bitch, we see him now, and First Lady is facing him, and she all up on him, and he all up in her neck, and she all up in bliss. And I said, oh my God, how long have y'all been fucking up in this room? This is at least, y'all have done at least 2 positions, okay? Y'all have done at least 2 positions. And I'm sitting here like, Sam. Now, when we first entered, it could have been an accident, but you know what I'm saying? We really weren't thinking. We was thinking what I did, but you just continue. So at this point, it's intentional, all right? It's intentional at this point. I'm just sitting here like, Samuel, you disappoint me so much, okay? I said, no, sir. Just because we get hard and we get a little tingle, that don't mean that we got to go take it out on somebody else that's not our spouse. We can go play with ourselves, okay? That's what we do. Go in the bathroom and just, you know what I'm saying? That's what you should have did. Fuck that bitch advances, because I'm pretty sure she ain't the only one that ever tried to come on to you, because you're not a bad looking man. You know what I'm saying? Girl, she was all relieved. He was like, damn, I'm sorry, ma'am. And she said, oh, fuck that ma'am shit, okay? Don't go back doing that shit. He was like, listen, I love my wife and I know your ass, okay? You're gonna be taunting her and all this shit. She was like, no, I'm not gonna do that or whatever. She was like, I know you. Oh, you know me? Yes, it's my job to know all about you, okay? And then at this point, Sam asked her, so do you still get your period? And I was like, wait a minute. The way he asked her, it was so funny. He was like, do you still get your period? I said, oh my, you should have asked that first. And she was like, yes, I still get my period. He was like, damn. Okay, what I need you to do is, you need to go get a pill. She said, bitch, first of all, it's too late for that. I mean, we should have took a pill before. But he was like, no, not that. I'm talking about the after pill. I said, Samuel. He said, bitch, plan B that boat. I said, oh no, Sam, what is happening? And even First Lady said, bitch, so you did this shit before. He was like, no, I love my wife. I would never do this. This is the first. I said, use a lie. Use a lie. Sam, you asking about the plan B too quick, okay? Too quick for a nigga that ain't never been in a situation like this before, okay? Unless you done told Priscilla to get a plan B before, because we ain't ready to have kids. Who else you done told to get a plan B right off the top of your dome like that? Bitch, Sam, you ain't fooling me no more, okay? The blinders are off. You done screwed yourself in front of my eyes, and then you done messed yourself up. Bitch, at this point in time, you know, he trying to make it seem like he really fucking like his wife or whatever. Oh, I love my wife and this will never happen again. Oh, he finally trying to put his foot down with First Lady. Of course, she get pissed off or whatever. And she was like, you get the fuck out, okay? Bitch, why he opened up that door? First of all, he was trying to adjust his pants and stuff. She said, do that shit outside, okay? You do that out there. He opened up the door, bitch. Richard standing right there in the door with the tea that Jason had asked for. Bitch, I said, uh-oh. Richard didn't even have to hear nothing. It's just a disheveled look and the fact that his pants were still open and that shirt was out. Bitch, I'm sitting here like, you got caught. Richard already think that Sam was the one that was fucking with Nancy while he was gone to war, okay? And, oh, excuse me, this ain't adding to it. This ain't making him look good. I mean, this added to it of not making Sam look good, making him look like a suspect in his eyes, okay? Richard looked at him like, nigga, and you up here trying to judge me about me trying to take Frida out, you and your wife, meanwhile you out here fucking around with the First Lady. All right, bitch, I got that. I'm gonna put that in the back of my Rolodex, okay? The First Lady was looking like, bitch, what the fuck you want? He said, it's tea. Jason wanted some tea. He said, bring it to the yellow room. Jason ain't even here. Bitch, Jason opened up the door in the back. I said, this little motherfucker should have known. He was listening and watching the whole thing, okay? So she, get the tea, go outside. Jason out there talking to her, basically like, bitch, I'ma tell that you was out here fucking around. I'ma tell that. He said, Victoria was like, bitch, I don't care. I don't care, so what? I ain't scared, nigga. Go back to your goddamn room. Meanwhile, Richard confronts Sam and he was like, listen, it was an accident. And, she was crying and all that stuff. And I wanted it. You know what I'm saying? So I just gave in. Fuck. And I should have did it. I regret it. And he was like, well, you should have fucking thought about that. Now you finna be fucked up. Okay? Damn, now I'm finna be in a position where she gonna hold this shit over my head. He said, well, you should have thought about that, bitch. Okay? Is that what you did when you went over there? You was trying to fuck with Nancy? Listen, I did not fuck Nancy, okay? I would never do no shit like that to you. And the way that he was looking, I was like, all right, I believe you. It even, Richard was like, damn, okay, cool. I wish that this kind of fucked up the whole thing because I was hoping that it would have been you because, it probably would have been easier, whatever, for me to take it because it was you. But now I can't. So I got to figure out who the fuck this is, bitch. Who did it? It was like, make sure Priscilla don't find out about this shit, bitch. At this point, Richard done got all of that out his system. Now he got to go back to plan A, got to go back to the drawing board and figure out the process of elimination. Who the fuck did this with his wife, okay? So, Richard about to go out the door. Sam said, so you finna leave? He said, yes, nigga, I got to go to work. I can't do nothing for you. This ain't my doing. I said, what you wanted him to do? Call off the rest of the day and commiserate with you and let y'all think about how you gonna tell Priscilla this? Girl, I said, Sam, let that man go and don't involve him in your mess, okay? At this particular point, we got the president. He up in like an office meeting. He's in a conference meeting with his peoples, finally talking about who they gonna put in the cabinets and all this stuff. Why is Ellie still there? Okay, and the whole time he's looking at Ellie, and then he ends the meeting early and tell Ellie to come up into his office. She up in there trying to plead her case because he was like, why you do it? I said, first of all, it wouldn't be no talking. In this day of Me Too, that's probably one of the reasons why he really couldn't fire her like that, because she could have put it out there that, he was sexually harassing her or doing this and doing that. You know what I'm saying? But then again, she was black, trying to blackmail him and trying to socially climb her way up to the top. That's what she was doing, okay, by fucking him and doing all that stuff. And at this point, bitch, the president should have been he should have had his phone on the whole time, because ain't no telling, bitch. I was like, I wouldn't trust this girl. And she up the top of some, I wasn't trying to play you. I just wanted your drawers or whatever because I miss your smell and I like your taste and I like your kisses and I like this and I'm falling for you. With her little crooked mouth and everything. I said, girl, I said, Hunter, you dumb as shit if you falling for this. He said, bitch, I ain't finna fall for this. Not yet. Okay, but he's still gonna keep that bitch on staff, right? She trying to help use conspiracy theories or whatever, chalk up what Diane said in the little press conference and everything that's been going on, spin it as a conspiracy theory, because that's how the media gets a hold of things and they play on things like that. He ain't really here for it. And I was just like, Ellie, just go. Meanwhile, Donald trying to understand what's going on with Alan's ass, okay? He was like, I'm cool or whatever. So he was like, okay, fine. He leaves out and Jason comes in. Jason comes in still trying to get this man to kill his parents, okay? He was like, my dad is up in there fucking your girlfriend, okay? He's in deep, like in deep. And I'm sitting here like, Jason, please go away, sir. Now, if you was big bag and crazy as you are and you didn't kill 3 people, why don't you go kill your parents, okay? And make it look like somebody else did it. You look like you're smart enough to do it. Why do you need somebody else to do your dirty work so that they can go down for it? No, we're not here for that, okay? Jason, Alan, he just in his feelings at this point. I said, Polar thing, I will feel sorry for you, but you hit that girl and you act possessive, so I can't really feel sorry for you, and I wouldn't want that bitch back after the shit that she did, because bitch, after he got through, you caught her fucking him, after she lied about fucking him, and she continued to fuck him in your face. She didn't even hop off the dick. She just sat there on it. Mind you, vagina muscles just clenching. She may not have been moving, but them vagina muscles was clenching, okay? Had a grip on the bitch, all right? That's disrespectful as hell, but you deserved it for putting your goddamn hands on her, so I don't feel bad. Moving on from that, like for real, let's get to, Priscilla went to the hospital. Priscilla went to the hospital and saw Miss Laura's husband, and that's when she found out that Miss Laura died. And she was like, oh, okay, cool, that's fucked up. Meanwhile, she had came over there to the funeral home. I'm sorry, this is supposed to be a sad moment because Nancy is in there mourning because her firstborn, is it her firstborn? Was Pinky the firstborn? Or was Barry? Her son is out there dead, in the casket. Ain't nobody show up. I said, that is bogus. Now, see, this is when I was feeling sorry. I said, y'all done got me feeling sorry for a little bit for Nancy because ain't nobody show up for Picky. Picky was the leader of the gang and all that shit. And ain't none of them niggas show up. I mean, most of them probably was in jail or dead or whatever because Cal did have the people come out there spraying everybody and all that shit. And I was just like, oh my God, so ain't nobody show up? She was like, not even my goddamn sister. But what happened was that took me out. Nancy is sitting there and all you hear, first of all, I was like, who is this singing? Nancy is singing her heart out. A man, his eye. I said, oh no. I was about to give y'all two songs at once, but I said, no, let me stop. Okay. I said, no, Nance, what is going on? I said, this funeral home is naked. Bitch, Priscilla came up in there and was like, girl, ain't nobody here. She was like, girl, ain't nobody show up. And so it was like, how you and Richard doing? Listen, girl, he's still mad, crazy as ever. She said, listen, either you gonna tell him who it is or you gonna have to sit in it, girl. That's what's gonna happen. So they had a little heart to heart. She was there for her for a little bit. She felt a little sorry. Okay, we get back to the goddamn house and we see Barry put money up in the goddamn shoebox. Okay, he about to go over there and meet up with Ruth. I said, wait till your daddy come. You should always know when Richard say, wait till I do something, do it with me, okay? That means everything's gonna be fine, all right? Because when your dumb ass do shit by yourself, it gets fucked up, okay? He just a little bit too eager. I understand you want your daughter back, but this is a cult and people that have been out here scamming people and manipulating the fuck out of people for a long time. So you should have thought a little bit better than this. I'm just saying, okay? Barry's just dumb, because Nancy came up there. I was like, where you going? And he was like, I'm finna go get, she was like, you finna go see bro. He was like, yeah. It was like, where you just came back? It was like, I just came back from the funeral home from Barry and Picky. He said, wait a minute, bitch. You buried him without telling me? Yeah, I did. Because you was being hard-headed. I said, Nancy, girl, I would have slapped the dog shit out of her. And then I would have said, Nancy, slap his ass back because you don't hit your mama and you don't hit no woman like that. But if he would have pushed her ass, I wouldn't have, man. I'm not here for domestic violence. I'm not here for anybody touching anybody within the family, especially. But, somebody deserves to slap the shit out of Nancy for that. I said, you do not pull no shit like that. Somebody's family member. And Picky and Barry was close. So, of course, he wanted to see his brother cousin. Okay, bitch, the shit finna get twisted at the end of the episode. Brother goddamn cousin. Okay, he wanted to see his brother cousin and you gonna deny him that chance? You didn't even offer it to him because he was being hard-headed. Bitch, all of this shit started because of you. All of this started because of you letting Ruth up in the house, bitch. And you gonna take it out on him because you couldn't keep your legs closed years ago. Girl, Nancy, you a trifling ass bitch, okay? That's what you are. I'm sorry. I just had to put it out there. Meanwhile, this fool that went out there to go see Ruth. Ruth up there talking about something. Where's the money? He said, bitch, where's Callie? Now, I was sitting here like, you talking too much. It was too much going back and forth, all right? And at this point, you would have thought that Barry would have picked up on some clues like, you know what, she talking a little bit too much because if we wanted to even exchange or whatever, and she was really about her shit, I would have heard Callie at least scream. I would have at least let her scream or something and put her in the window or whatever so I could see, open up the door, peer out or whatever, and then I show you the money, you show me the baby, and then we have even exchange. No, this fool couldn't get the hint that there is no child there because she's talking a little bit too much. They're going back and forth and talking about so we give the money, our belongings to the world and all this stuff. We leave our belongings behind, our worldly possessions behind when we get in this coat and shit. Bitch, tomorrow I might, if I remember, I'm gonna tell y'all, if you watch my What It Is, about a lesbian girl on TikTok. It is this girl on TikTok. She is a lesbian, right? And I swear to God, she is running a cult. The girls love her. Okay, they are obsessed with her. They call her daddy's girl. Bitch, I'll talk to y'all later. I'll talk to y'all later about that. But anyway, it is freaky. Okay, I said bitch now. no, that's a little bit too much. But I was like, Barry, get the fuck up out of there, okay? Read the room, bitch. That baby ain't there. Read the room, run. Girl, he tried to open up the door. They opened up that door, jumped out that motherfucker, and just started beating his ass. And then, to add insult to injury, picked his ass up and threw him up in the van. I said, oh my God, they gonna kill that boy. 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 Okay, or at least beat the dog. They gonna hold him captive for a while. I said, you dumb fuck. And Nancy ain't gonna give a damn. Okay. Meanwhile, Jason is pissed. Okay. Jason is pissed off, and he ain't got nothing else to do. So this motherfucker calls Priscilla. And she was like, who the hell is this? And he was like, it's Jason. She said, Jason who? He said, how many Jasons do you know? I said, oops. And she was like, sir, what is it that you know? The tone changed, you know. She got all professional and everything. Sir, what can I do for you, sir? And it was like, you know what? I just want to let you know that your husband was up here fucking my mama, okay? And she was like, bitch, you know, she wasn't trying to get me in like, oh my God, I knew it, you know. And I said, bitch, first of all, I wouldn't have believed shit that Jason said, okay? Because of the simple fact it's Jason, okay? He's always on some bullshit. But at this point in time, Priscilla had a look on her face like she somewhat believed it and didn't believe it because it was Jason. You know what I'm saying? Take it with a grain of salt, all right, at this point. Baby, she said, nigga, what happened to Gene? Because she was the last person that was in your presence. She was up in your room last, okay? She was last seen with your ass. He was like, no, she wasn't. And there wasn't no cameras up in here. I don't know what happened to her. And it was like, but you want to know what's going on? Oh, are you so that mad over Gene and not over the fact that your husband was fucking around with my mom? And he was like, bitch, I got a record and I can send it to you, okay? Listen, the Wi-Fi a little shitty. You know what I'm saying? Probably can't send the video, but I can send you the audio. That motherfucker played the audio and it was First Lady. Now see, this could have been any porn. This could have been any porn. Because technically speaking, all we heard was the First Lady moaning and groaning and whatever. And I was like, okay, whatever. You know, Priscilla, she's like, and I was like, girl, that could have been a fake shit. I said, I wanted to hear First Lady call his name. Now, if she would have said, Sam, I would have been like, oh shit, bitch. Or if she would have heard, she know how her man, if you've been in a relationship long enough with your significant other, you know how they sound when they, you know how they sound when they, in a, you know, okay? So she would have known. She would have known, okay? And so at this point, she was just like, oh my God, and she hung up. I was like, Priscilla, that's true, though. That's true, though. You pushed that man into fucking that woman. But I'm not going to put it all on you because he could have said no, okay? And at this point, Priscilla is just done. I said, that bitch is finna kill that man. This is gonna push her over the edge, all right? Girl, listen, at this point, Richard comes home. Richard comes home and Nancy was like, listen, bitch, I want to tell you exactly who it is, okay? Because at this, Richard was looking for Barry and realized that he wasn't there. And he was like, damn, I told him to wait till I get here to go with him. Okay, she was like, listen, just sit down. And he was like, nah, I ain't got to sit down. Just tell me who it is. Now, see, Nancy, you was doing too much. And this how I knew it was somebody that was really close to Richard because she was still trying to hesitate on telling him, okay? But then when she sat down... when she sat down, well, I should say when Richard sat down, you know, he was like, who it is? She said, you got to promise me you won't get mad. I said, I hate when people say that because you already know it's going to be something that's worth getting fucking pissed over, okay? I said, Richard, just go ahead and promise so this bitch can go ahead and say what it is. Girl, now here I am thinking that it's the brother. Richard didn't put it in my head saying that it could be Sam. We didn't debunk that. Bitch, I said maybe she probably was raped or whatever, but then why wouldn't you say it? But he would understand that, okay? Anybody would understand that it wasn't your fault, you know? So why are you holding on so tight to it? Bitch, she said, you know, it just started, you know, he used to come over all the time and, you know, mow the lawn. And I was just so alone and, you know, talk and we cook and we have conversations and we do this and we do that. And it just happened one time, Richard, just one time. And he was like, tell me who it is. And she was like, He said, no, tell me it's not him. She was like, it is. I was like, oh my God, who the fuck is it? He said, did he rape you? And she was like, no. I said, fuck me. What the who was it, Nancy? He said, my father? She was like, it was just one time I was 23 years old. I said, bitch, I don't give a fuck about your age. I don't give a fuck about your age. 23, bitch, you know that wasn't your goddamn man. His goddamn daddy. You fuck his daddy? Why he over there in the war? Girl, Nancy, you need your ass whooped. Now, see, I would have had a better reaction if it was a brother. I would have been like, okay, if it was a brother, that's fucked up. But they in the same age range. You fucked this old ass man, okay? And you had this man going around thinking that Picky was a cousin or whatever, your sister cousin. So that means that he was his nephew. No, that motherfucker is his goddamn brother. That's his half brother. I said, oh my God. Oh my God. He had a whole ass brother and didn't even fucking know it, bitch. You know what? A half brother, I should say. You know what, Nancy? You ain't shit, bitch. You ain't shit. And let me tell you something. Tyler Perry and them, y'all ain't shit for writing this stuff too. Okay? Bitch, let me ask y'all this question. Did y'all have a hand in writing this whole script that's going on right about now with Portia, Simon, and Fallon? Because it sounds awfully familiar. Okay? It sounds like something that would be on BET Plus. Okay? I'm just saying. You know, hit a bitch back and let her know what's gonna happen in the next chapter, because the saga is continuing. Anyway, let me get up off of here. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about this, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.